Hey guys, this is Kill. Back with another video on the new upcoming hero, Kira, aka Huntress. Now, we didn't get to play her, but several different people did get to play her. I watched a lot of content creators play her. I watched a lot of testers, release videos and stuff like that with her out. Now, we're gonna break down just a little bit on who she is and what she's doing in this playing field. So, Huntress, or Kira, however you want to call her, her name's Kira, but her code name is Huntress. I don't quite get the code name. If you wanted to call her Kira, you should have just called her Kira. Now it's going to be kind of confusing, but whatever, devs. Do what you gotta do, man. Put that fucking lore in there that doesn't exist. Not yet, at least. So, Huntress or Kira, I'm just gonna call her Huntress. Huntress's abilities are kind of like a mixture. From what I understand, when I'm looking at this as well, I see her abilities being both carry, support, and I see them being very strong in off lane and in mid. Now, the reason why I say this is because her kit is actually mimics mages or casters' abilities, and her defensive abilities match offlane or jungle defensive abilities, and her attack abilities are very similar to support and carry, as in they stack. So they have stacking abilities as her passive. So like she's like three different lanes built into one, and then she has movement, which makes her actually one of the best carries just based on that. Her E is her movement. So we're going to break it down. So Vengeance, her passive, Kira's basic attacks, Huntress's basic attacks, and damaging abilities apply a stack of a Vengeance on a hit to an enemy unit. So every time you hit somebody, it stacks Vengeance for 4 seconds, stacking up to 6 times. So you can stack up to 6 times Vengeance every time you hit somebody. Huntress deals bonus damage to enemies affected by Vengeance, increasing by 2% per stack. So that's 2 times 6. Alright, cool. At maximum stacks, the bonus damage is dealt as true damage. So at the maximum stack, so at 6 stacks, increasing your damage 2% each stack up to 6 times. And then once you reach the 6 times, the maximum stacks, which is 6 times, you gain bonus damage, which is dealt by true damage. That's huge. So right there, that's a jungle feature. That's a jungled item feature right there. It built into her passive kit. Her passive has, it's more complicated than an overseas relationship. Like, I mean, it's simple. I get it. But there's so many layers to it. Like a carry would have the first part. A carry would have the first part, right? Stack Vengeance, and it increases your damage 2%. That's a carry ability. But then at maximum, it evolves into a jungle or offlane ability. Huge. So you can stack that with items that increase your damage as well, and just keep increasing your damage. So it's very significant. Your Q, purify any enemy targets that are marked with Vengeance. So when you hit somebody, you gain Vengeance. They gain Vengeance. So that means that with Dusk, you can purify them by basically capitalizing on damage. So once they have Vengeance, it deals 6 magical damage and influenced by 4% of physical damage per stack. Now that alone is a very good caster ability. I feel like that is a good caster ability, but it's also a good carry ability. Carry have combo abilities too. But then it transforms into a support ability with slowing them by 25% for 1.25 seconds. That is absolutely stupid. What? Okay. At max damage, 96 magical damage. So it's magical damage and it's influenced by 23% physical damage. Okay. So that's huge. Uh, E is her dash. Dash in your current movement direction 550 units, becoming briefly untargetable and gaining an additional 10 bonus physical power. So not only is it a movement buff, which is huge, which makes her now she can be a caster, she can be off lane, she can be a jungle. Just based off of that E, she can actually be 3 different lanes very significantly well, as long as you play the items and play her accordingly. And it gives you an additional 10 bonus physical power. Now, it's not too much, right? And it's for 6 seconds. So, I mean, I would say the combo would basically build stacks, press E right before you ult, and then dusk and right click right at the end, so that way you get the finishing kills. That's pretty much how her combo abilities work. I mean, I'm just looking at this for about, what, not even 2 minutes, and I'm seeing exactly very basic stuff. Combo abilities. I love this type of gameplay. I love comboing your abilities. It makes it more in depth, it makes it more interesting, it makes the fight so much more fun, because when you hit those combos, it's very satisfying. And then she has her R, which is Purge. I believe this is her ultimate. Yeah, this is her ultimate. So Purge is her ultimate. Unleash a torrent of arrows and bullets for 3 seconds. Nearby enemy units take 90 plus 327 physical damage amplified over the duration. These attacks benefit from lifesteal and can critically strike. Kira, or Huntress, cannot attack nor cast abilities except Shadow Glide, so she can dash during this time. She can also move, but is slowed by 40%. Now, if she dashes, does it break the ultimate? I'm wondering. If it does, that's kind of balanced. I like that. But if it doesn't, if she can, like, say ultimate, and then at the right moment press E while Richter or someone tries to silence her or tries to hook her or stun her or whatever, she can E and then just go right in front of them and continuously doing that. That would be overpowered, I believe. That would be a little bit too much, I think. I like the fact that they're punishing her. She can also move, but is slowed by 40%. Does maximum damage. So I'm guessing lifesteal, critical strike, penetration, and ability haste. So because she has so many different abilities that have different combo techniques, she actually has to stack 4 different lanes to make her significant. So attack speed at first, capitalize on critical strike, get some lifesteal in there, and then in between that, get some penetration. So I believe that's the kind of play so far from what I'm seeing based on this is what you need to do. Kind of like a hybrid of Revenant and Sparrow. Kind of like what I said. She's very Revenant and Sparrow, but then she also has the abilities kind of like Gideon and Steel. Or not Steel, but Muriel. So like she has 4 people's abilities and likenesses, which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I want to be honest with you. I have no idea if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Making your first character relatable to 4 different characters, but she's easily countered by 80% of the people that are in this game. So if she's one of those characters, if you let her be overpowered, she's going to be overpowered. If you can stop her, she's not going to be a big of a problem. She's going to be an annoyance, but she won't be a big of a problem. Okay, I get it. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. And that's balanced and in a way where she's fun, unique, but she's also heavily countered. I like that. There's not much leeway to say that she's an overpowered character because the devs develop it. That's very smart. Very, very smart. So then we have Mercy. Mercy is equipped Mercy to fire a powerful shot dealing 10 physical damage. Mercy can critically strike, applies on-hit effects, and deals 10 additional physical damage to enemy minions and monsters. Damaging an enemy hero with Mercy refunds 50% of the cooldown. That's fucking huge. That's actually really big. So I'm guessing Mercy is her pistol. Equipped Mercy to fire a powerful shot. Yeah, so I feel like Mercy is her pistol. That's what she calls her pistol. So I guess her crossbow is called Bolt, and it's Mercy, I guess. That's what I would think of it as, I guess. I don't know. But in any event, this is the Huntress's or Kira's kit, my opinion is that she's going to be extremely powerful. There is an example of her ultimate I'm going to show you. Pinzo got to try her out. His opinion is very unique to it. He tries to go attack speed ability, and the person against him is going critical strike ability. And apparently his opponent is doing way more damage with the critical strike and penetration build than he is with the lifesteal and ability. So it kind of gives you a little bit of a taste of which direction to go to. But he apparently, with what I'm seeing in Pinzo's build with the haste, is that he's able to punish quickly and he's able to utilize abilities more quickly. But as long as his opponent hits, that Pinzo doesn't really mean much to him. So that gives you a little bit of a taste of what's been going on a little bit. This little scene, I'm gonna give you a little taste. Richter and Kira, they have been dominating this lane, as you can tell. Kira, their Huntress is 8, Richter's 6, and both these characters that Pinzo's on are 6, level 6. So they've been farming. They've been farmed. I mean, like right now he's 0 and 4. So, but he's about to change that right here, and this is a good example of how this ultimate can turn the tides.
Just gonna pop my Q there just to get some bonus damage. I'm not sure what the strat on that's gonna be.
See, she ultimate and killed the Decker very easily. The Decker couldn't get out of it because he was slowed, critical strike, and she was doing a really good job. We're gonna get punished right here.
I'm gonna ult here. Got him. Triple kill. Okay, that was sweet. Bro, the ultimate is... Oh, that ultimate's crazy.
He was about to say overpowered. It's not overpowered. It's actually a really good ultimate. So the ultimate is like Reaper's ultimate. If you do know what that means, it basically means that around a certain area around the character, she's going to spin around and she's going to do significant damage all around her. She's going to hit people. Now, I think they're going to slow that down. I think that it's going to change from 7.75 seconds to a minute 0.25 seconds, which it should be. And I think they're going to change her attack speed on it for a little bit faster because of that. So it should do about the same damage, but it shouldn't be able to shoot as fast, if that makes any sense. So there's ways to counter it or get out of it if there need to be. Right now, you can't get out of it. If you dash out of it, you're about dead. You're about dead. It's not like any other ultimate in the game, is what I'm saying. So they need to dumb it down to where it's a little bit more equal. However, everyone can stop it. A silent stun, a lot of people can stop this ability. So it's not overpowered by any means at this moment. It's just going to be very easily countered later on, in my opinion. But the Huntress is a very good character. I think that this character in general is going to be a unique character. Is going to be a unique character in total. I think this. Look at the fucking. You can't see Pinzo right now. I stopped it at the perfect moment. Oh my god. But I think she's a good addition, and I think it's great for the game. I think the fact that they're merging lanes into characters is a huge deal, because you're going to see a Huntress in mid, you're going to see a Huntress in offlane. You might even see some crazy stuff like the Huntress in jungle. She could work. She does have a clear. She does have a stack ability. She does have healing capabilities. She can actually jungle very significantly. But I think carry, having that dash is so overpowered. It may not mean much right now, but in late game, in high ranking games, that is going to be abused. And you can combo that with your ultimate, as well as Vengeance combo, Glide combo, Dusk combo, and Mercy combo with your Purge. That is absolutely stupid. That's about 225% damage increased on top of whatever you're building. So damage, sorry, yeah. So that is so much, and you can slow, and you do true damage, and you have benefits from lifesteal and critical strike, and you have cooldown reduction abilities, and physical damage increased abilities. Like, bro, you have 5 things that like make you extremely strong that only a few people have. Like she and her and Muriel, I would so love to see that. The fact that she can slow, they both can slow people. They don't have stuns, but they can slow people. Imagine doing that. Imagine being able to slow people that significant in everything you do. Oh my God! Every fight we just slow them. QQ, boom, dead. QQ, boom, dead. QQ, boom, dead. With increased damage, with increased damage, with increased damage, with Muriel's increased damage and attack speed and shield movement abilities with her right click, and then she can Q, which increases damage when slowed, and then Huntress can Q, which increases damage when slowed, and she can right click to finish them off with Vengeance or a stack during that fight. So 6 steps to kill a wave, 2 opponents, and get ready for the next fight for your jungle. Huge, absolutely huge. Is she going to be overpowered? No. Is she going to be picked a lot after the fame is over? I think she's going to be a good pick rate. I think she's going to be about 75% pick rate in high ranking games because of her E, her dash. That's all I'm saying. Her dash is so powerful. Her kit's pretty good. It's very self-explanatory. I love the direction that they're going. Like I said in my last video, they're going to go more complicated in their abilities, which this proves true. This proves true. So I appreciate everyone that stopped by. Thank you guys so much. Again, I got all this information from Pinzo. Check out his YouTube. He's a great content creator. He's got about 6,000 subscribers right now. He's moving up there. He's a great content creator, a great influencer for Predecessor. We need people like that. We need more people that produce content like him. I'm trying my best to do as much as I can, tackling down the things that he doesn't tackle down in his videos, just so I can basically make sure that, you know, all the information is correctly spread out through the community. Again, this is Kill. I appreciate it. Like, subscribe. I'm gonna go live in about an hour. I do appreciate all the support. Thank you guys so much, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, you guys have a great day.